Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Bowling Green Falcons, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So Bowling Green's offense has the football first here today. Scanning the field, it's Tate. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab by the receiver. Finds room at the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
It's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
And this just goes to show you, everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Bowling Green's offense retakes the field now. They had it going with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Grab down the middle. It's Montgomery. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Makes a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
On a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Ball handed to the running back. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
And it's caught. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pass. It's Tate. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The offense failed earlier in a fourth-down attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth-down stop. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touch.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes! As they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Falcons' offense is back out there now. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Tate. And this one is caught. Breaks loose at the 40. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. The receiver grabs it.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. 2nd down, looking to throw it. He makes the grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Pass is caught. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Caught for the completion. Touchdown, Bowling Green. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Dropping back, it's Walker. He's got it on a crossing route. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Going with the old counter run here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Your quarterback keeps it on the option. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Defense is spread all over the field, doing a pretty good job here, keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. Breaks the tackle. He's got room. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Defense is coming after him. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense picks it up, still moving. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment. Here comes the Bowling Green offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And the game just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Dropping back, it's Tate. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Look at the pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Grab behind the line. It's Porter. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now Can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Just a few seconds left in the first quarter of this playoff game. Time for one more play. He's back to throw again on second down. And this time it's complete. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Caught quickly. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
Looking downfield. It's Tate. The ball is caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Fires it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for. Because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And he'll drop back here on third down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. That's caught. It's Clay. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking for a man. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
This time it's complete. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Hey, the offense does their job of getting points on the board, score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. Chris, we got a tie game.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with a sack.
To the air, it's Walker. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. Bowling Green's offense retakes the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught by the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down? Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, Bowling Green. This offense really clicking.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking to throw. It's Walker. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up with the 36. 1st and 10 play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. Powering through. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch. Could take it all the way. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. 1st down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. It's complete.
Boy, great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Touchdown, Falcons. Still no answer for the passing game. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get
a deep shot to the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. To the air, it's Tate. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Costly holding penalty there, backs him up 10 yards. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. 1st down and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
If it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was all.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The pocket breaking down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this 1st down. Just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
The pass rush gets home. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Owens. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pressure is coming. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. The offense with plenty of field to work with, backed up close to their own end zone. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds his target, and it's complete. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They get the completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Breaking free at the 35. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Great connection there for 6 points.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. I'm talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Single back. Takes the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. To throw, it's Walker. Looking for his big tight end. The sure hands. It's Roberts. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. New center down to the offense in 10. Wants to throw it. He makes the grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He bought some time, now lets him go. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. In the clear at the 25. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. And that catch is hauled in. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
To throw, it's Tate. Quick throw over the middle. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking deep down the right side. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Offense getting set, second down play here. There's the snap, quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On the ground, it's Peoples. Past the 40. They make the stop, but it's a big play for the 31. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Now it's second down here. Scanning the field, it's Walker. Quick throw to the left. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Falcons' offense is back out there now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Scooped up in the defense. Touchdown, Buckeyes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
And the kickoff will be a return. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Bowling Green offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. Solid gain there, moves the ball up to the 32. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Tate. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass caught. Second down now. Looking to chuck it again. Here's the target, and it's complete. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quick throw, catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And then
touchdown, Falcons. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game. The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. backfield, and he'll get the carry. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Bowling Green's offense retakes the field now. Back to pass. It's Tate. On the run, he'll let it go. And he drops it. Can you believe it? So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking deep down the left side. Inside the red zone and still running. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts them in great scoring position. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The ball is caught. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that.
And it's picked off in the end zone.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Over the middle. It's Porter. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. Way too much speed on that play. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Falcons' offense is back out there now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Tate. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the mark. Here's the 2nd down play. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Back to throw again. Finds his man. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a first down. This is becoming a productive drive. A first down at the 47.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the first down.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. That pass is caught. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Caught quickly. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Now the important point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Sellers. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Play action here on 1st down. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Walker. Finds an open target on the left side. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Ball handed off. Breaks free. He brings him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43. Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Ball handed off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The Buckeyes are going to cash in this red zone trip. Now they're running on the toss. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing him down.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. And the ball is hauled in. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch?
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offense.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. And here's the return from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To throw, it's Tate. Catch made on the right side. 1st down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. A new set of downs after that completion.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Makes a quick catch. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game deadlocked. A classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Grab by the receiver. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's sharp. Good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's sharp. Looks like the defense for a takeaway. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials. Oh, and it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Makes the catch. It's Miller. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Bowling Green offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Second down after that previous play. Strong effort on the catch, but couldn't get a foot down. And it'll bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Back to pass. It's Tate. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, you're looking to throw. With the catch, it's sharp. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's sharp. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. Caught over the middle. It's sharp.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
Grab near the sticks. It's sharp. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab. It's sharp. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught near the sticks. It's sharp. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Breaks into the open. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Ohio State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead, but instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Tate. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? That's reeled in. It's sharp. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. It comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking for a late, deep throw. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Fourth down. Looking to throw for it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes in the offense. And here comes a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock...
A deep shot to the right. Here's another interception, but we're losing track. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. And that is a costly flag. The defensive pass interference wipes out the pick and moves the offense forward. Dropping back, it's Tate. Back-to-back deep shots. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we.